Okay, the first is addition. I'm using doubles near doubles for my first two problems. My first problem is 99 plus 97. So in my head, I made them both 100. So it's 100 plus 100, which equaled 200. And then since I added 1 here and 3 here, that equals 4. I take away 4, and that leaves me with 196. And if I check my work, it is 200, take away 4, 196, 99 plus 97 equals 196. My second problem is 24 plus 28. So in my head, I make them both 24 plus 24. And that equals 48. And since I took away 4 from here, I add it, and then that equals 52. Checking my work, and that will be 24 plus 28 equals 52. Now for subtraction. I'm using the adding up strategy. My first problem is 500 take away 29. So I add 1 to 500 and 1 to 29. That gives me 501 take away 300, which then equals 201. I check my answer, and 500 take away 299 equals 201. My second problem is 70 take away 34. I add 6 to each. My new problem is 76 take away 40, which then equals 36. I check my answer. 70 take away 34, which equals 36. For multiplication, making landmark friendly numbers is my strategy. My first problem is 7 times 9. I'm going to circle the 7 because that's the amount I'll take away, and I'm going to add 1 to 9, which means when I get my answer, I'll take 1 7 away from the sum. Yeah. So my new problem becomes 7 times 10, which equals 70. So then I take away 7, and that equals 63. So checking my answer, 7 times 9 equals 63. My second problem is 5 times 29. I circle my 5, and I add 1 to 29. My new problem becomes 5 times 30. I do the math in my head because you get a 0 from 0, and then 5 times 3 is 15, so that gives me 150. I take away 5, and my answer is 145. I check my answer, 5 times 29, and I get 145. For division, I'm using partial quotients. And So my first one is 40 divided by 4. So I'm going to use 4 times 3 first. I put my 3 right here. 4 times 3 is 12. And I take it away, which gives me 28. I do 3 more. That gives me 12. I take it away. That gives me 16. I do 2 times 4. That gives me 8. So I get 8. I do 1, which gives me 4. And I get 4 right here, and then 1 again, 4, and that's a 0. And so I count my numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so by using partial quotients, my answer is 10, with a remainder of 0. For my second question, it's going to be 48 divided by 3. So the first thing I use is 4, and that gives me 12, because 3 times 4 is 12. And that gives me 36. I do 4 again. That gives me 24. I do 4 once again, and that gives me 12. I do 3, 9, that gives me 3. I do 1, and that's a 0. I count my numbers: 12 plus 3 is 15, plus 1 is 16. And 16 is my answer, the remainder of 0. I check my answers. 4 times 10 equals 40. And 3 times 16 equals 48. And then I'm done.